Hello and welcome to In My Element. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the Earth and Atmosphere lesson. So you've got here sort of a section, a chunk cut out of our Earth to show you what it looks like. This is a representation of what we believe it looks like. So there are several layers there, and you can see the bit that we are most familiar with is the outside. And this is the crust. The crust is the part that we live on. It's the outer layer of the planet Earth, and it's made totally of solid rock. Okay, so that's the bit that you're most used to. The next layer that you can see in there is the mantle. Now, the mantle's underneath the crust, and the majority of the mantle is solid. But deep down, as you get further in here, there is a liquid, and it can flow really slowly, because the further you go towards the center, the hotter it will become. But it doesn't flow fast. It's not like gushing of water. Okay, it's very, very thick and slow. And then the final part that you need to know about is the core. That's right in the centre of the Earth. And that's made up of two elements, or believed to be made up of two elements, one being iron and the other being nickel. We take a look at the Earth's surface. So if we look at the upper part of the mantle, you can see on this diagram here that the mantle, or the Earth's surface, is separated into plates. These are called tectonic plates. Now, we are on the Eurasian plate here in the UK. That's where I'm based. Okay, but there are several other plates. So there's the Pacific plate, there's the Antarctic plate, there's the North American plate, the South African plate, the African plate, others as well. Some are much bigger than others, some are small. And the idea is that these plates float on the surface. Okay, they look like they float on the mantle. So some people describe them as being like giant rafts. And when we say float, they don't move very quickly. They move really, really small movements over the space of a year. So they might move just a couple of centimetres in a year. So not very far at all. Most of them move very slowly, but every now and again, some of them are prone to moving very quickly, and this can result in volcanoes and earthquakes. Okay, so when two tectonic plates meet, okay, and maybe overlap, that might result in the earthquake. When they've bumped into one another and then come apart, that could result in. So when two tectonic plates meet, and one goes over the other, that could result in a volcano, and then you'll see magma flowing up. Now, we've got volcanoes, and there are some that are active and some that are inactive, and there are other people that live along these fault lines, these tectonic plate lines, and they know that they are at risk of earthquakes. Okay, you can do a little bit of research into that, finding out where they more commonly happen. Okay, so that's the surface of the Earth. Now we've got to think about what surrounds us, which is the atmosphere. In the Earth's atmosphere, many people generally think that the majority of it is made up of oxygen, because obviously that is the main gas that we need to survive. However, the composition of the atmosphere is mainly made up of nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide, and the one with the highest percentage is actually nitrogen. It makes up about 78% of the Earth's atmosphere, with oxygen only making up about 21%, and then carbon dioxide is really small, it's 0.04%. So got that bit of information there. Now, the other thing to remember is there are other gases present as well. There's also water vapour present, and you will find a few noble gases present in the Earth's atmosphere. But if they ask you what the main gas is present in the Earth's atmosphere, it's not oxygen, it's nitrogen. Okay, so remember in that order: nitrogen, then oxygen, then carbon dioxide.